Hello, today I come talk about children. By the way, my name is Paulo Alexandre and I come from Portugal. Well, today I want to talk about children. I have been thinking about this in the last few days. I think children need the first to live in a lovely environment, in an environment of peace, and they should live with the love of their family and parents. But it's also important, and they have the right of education. We know that education can be what can make them have a good future. So all the family have the responsibility to, and also the governments. Uh, I think everyone have the responsibility to support and help all the children to have a better education because actually thanks to education not only them will have a better future as their own country will profit from the high skills and from the knowledge all the children may have during their lives. So I really like to emphasize that education is something very important, not only for the future of the children, but for even for the well-being of their society, because they are the future. And so everyone, family, should support the education of your children. Of course, we cannot neglect the fact that children need to be loved. Children need, we care about them. We must protect them and we also must be vigilant. I mean, we must be alert about the dangers, some dangers like internet, some other bad habits that children, we must protect them from that. They are innocent, they are fragile, they are fragile, and they don't know the dangers of the world. That grown-ups know, but teachers don't know, the children don't know. And so we should do everything to protect our angels because the children are, they are our angels in the world. And so they deserve, we care a lot about them. Of course, there is other thing that the family, I mean the parents, uh, have the responsibility. And parents, sometimes they have problems of relationship among them. I mean, husband and wife, and sometimes who suffer is not is also the children. If father and mother not understand, and I know this very well, that sometimes the fact that father and mother not understand or fighting or alcoholic problems or drugs problems, everything that the family cannot solve between father and mother, it will affect the child a lot, and this will give um, psychological damage for the children, not only for this time, because they suffer when they see family, father and mother fighting, or the environment at home is not good. They the children feel sad. And not only this damage psychologically in the time they suffer, they will keep somehow in their future life this kind of damage, because when children are becoming children, and what they need is to play, to have joy, if there is something wrong in the family, they are affected, and their mind, if we not understand father and mother, actually indirectly we are damaging the mind of our children. So if people plan, if a couple, man and wife, woman and man, decide to live together, and if they plan to have a child, they have to plan very well. They have to think about this very well, because it's a lot of responsibility to raise today a baby. To become a child is a lot of responsibility. And if the couple have a very good relationship, if they have condition, if they have money for support a child, if they have the life for that, if they are mature also and for make the decision to have a child, of course it's beautiful to be a father, to be a mother, is to give love to a child, is it's unique, it's a very beautiful feeling, it's love, and is the most beautiful, I guess the most pure kind of love we can have. I mean, to love a child. But to be a father or to be a mother, especially I am man, I think if I, the man is young, is not the same as being the age that I have now, but you not have the same perspective about life. And when you become more mature, then you see things a different way, with a new perspective, and your insight is quite different. So nowadays I think that I could never be the, a good father if I was very young. But the point is, we also cannot be too old to be a father, because otherwise we are saying they are grandfather, and when they start to go up, we start to be sick, and we cannot make the best work if we are sick to take a child, because they have a lot of energy and they need to play, they need to go outside. And so I don't say there is an age for being a father. There is not the right age, but I think the man, I talk for myself, we must be mature, and we must know what we want, and we must go the right way and think the right way if we want to be a good father. Then I think the children need we need to spend quality time with them. And when I mean we must spend quality time with them, is I not mean it's all the time, but they need time. And if we are absent, if we are away and not spend time with them, these children have the lack of love of father and mother. And it's not the fact that we can make a far distance video call that we can really do our duty as father. So we need really to, if we choose to be a father example, we need to realize before that this decision of to be father, we need to be aware and alert that if we want our child to be happy, we need to give our time and give a quality time to our children, because they will need they will need we stay beside. It's like at night, it's something I like nowadays. We must be patient also, but we must have goodwill. But something children like, example, if they understand a little story already, if they are 5, 6, 7 years, or 8 or 9 years old, something they like, I'm sure, is we tell them a bad time story. Because when we pick up a book before they sleep, and if we not sleep before, and if we tell them a story, a beautiful story, I not mean a story for they have fear. No, we must tell a beautiful, loving story, a nice, for they have a good dream. I think children like, I have in my mind some story about some book, a book of Astrid Lindgren, I think, the Swedish writer, and she have the Pippi Longstocking, and example this blonde girl, I think she red hair girl from Sweden, and it's example of a nice story for tell at night to a child before they sleep. But there are many kinds of stories for they listen before they sleep. So I think it's important is we find a beautiful story for they listen before sleep. We also need to take them outside. Um, I think there are many places, many beautiful places where children like to go. I not need to give a tip because everyone can choose. There are so many beautiful places everywhere in the world, not only in my country, but I not need to give the I not need to mention the places you can take your children, but children should go outside, whatever. And even if you just go to the supermarket, you can take your child. Or actually, normally people not take children to work, but if you ever work very free, and sometime if you not have a place to put your child, and if the child not staying at school, I not see the problem if you take your children to your work. But they should be, actually the most important is a healthy and a comfortable and nice place to they should go and stay, and they should enjoy, and because they like to ask this, ask that, and they are in a process of knowledge, they want to know everything, so you should try to give them a simple answer, not complicated answer, but not tell them lies. Just when they ask you something, you try to answer the question in an easy way, not complicated them, but easy to explain. Although they can make sometimes a hard question for father, but we can try to make everything simple. But never lie to your children, never lie. And so they must have good habits, and they should not go sleep too late. And so you must also give example for them. You should also not have bad habit because they copy everything, and so we must give example. So we must have a good attitude. When you stay beside your children, you are the example, and they will copy you many things, even you don't know. But they are very clever, and everything you do, they see and they make copy. So if something you make wrong, they will do this almost the same way, and it's not good. So you must make good. You must be a good person when you stay your children. Although you should be always a good person, but you must give example, for they are also in the future good citizens of their own country. And so everything starts in yourself as a father, and to be good to your children, for they make the same when they are big, and even when they start now to be a child, for they not go outside to hurt other children at school, for not bullying the other children, and for they respect everyone. Other thing I think is we must teach the children to respect not only the old people but everyone, also their friends, and the teach respect is something I give importance, because when ourselves we respect, and when we are grateful to other people, the children, if are beside you, they will learn with this, and so we should teach them well. And also we should respect and love for every kind of life, like animals, and you know, some children, if they have a dog or a cat when they are small, they like. Sometimes your apartment or the place you live, maybe you cannot easily have a cat or a dog because your apartment may be small or so, but any animal that you can have, if the animal is stay happy and have a good condition for living your home, you can have even a fish. The children like animal, and we must support their love for animal, because it's something stay in the child since they're born. They like touch, especially touch. They like the smell, everything. They, if they see the animal, the instinct of the child is to protect, is to care about the animal. So we should promote this. We should promote that the children have the respect and love for the other kinds of life, because the instinct of love also is a human instinct that even the child have from the beginning, and we just only as a father and mother should promote this sense, this feeling that child have. So it's good if the boy or the girl have the chance to touch the rabbit or the dog, the whatever they have there, because they like to take care something, and for them is joyful, is they like to play with it, if of course the animal is not danger for them. And but I also think that we should not forget to discipline the children, because if we allow them to do everything, we should not give freedom for they do everything, but we should inspire them and teach them discipline, because it's cannot do everything. Cannot We cannot let them do everything. So they should have discipline, because it's also good for them to have rule, and everyone works better with the rule. Although the freedom is also important, but the freedom of choose. But sometimes discipline to go to sleep a certain time, to eat lunch or dinner at the same time, and also is everything in life, the rule. Although sometimes we not want to have rule for everything, but for the children, some kind of discipline is important. But we should also and I finish say this, we also cannot forget that it's important to take good care of your children, and taking care of your children, it will help them to be happy. So I think this is what I want to say, because we should care. When we are a father, we should care a lot about our children. That's our duty that's our duty as parents. We should care about our children a lot, for they happy, for they grow in a proper manner, and for they be healthy in their mind and in their body, and for we protect them also from the dangers of the world. That's my message, and I say again, it's important we protect and take care, very good care of our children. That's it I want to say. Thank you very much for watching.